Your Majesties, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for always returning. Thank you so much for your show of love. Thank you so much for all that you do for this community to keep growing. Hope you're well in all your ways and you're loving yourself and others like always. Thank you to our channel members. Thank you to our anonymous supporters. Thank you to all of you. All right, today we're here for Burkina Faso. You know, Traore keep doing it he kept giving assignments to other African leaders as he is at his age the youngest president in the world. I believe and I feel that African leaders should learn from this young man. All right. First of all, he came to office, he knew who his enemies are and he know how powerful his enemies are. And he went further to make deals, all right, to make connections with people who are almost equal to his enemies. So that in case something happens tomorrow, he has people that can align with him. First, he started with Russia. He went to North Korea. That was the one I was a bit scared. He went to North Korea and now he is in Iran. All right. And he is trying to make deals and agreements for the sake of the youth of his country. What more should we ask from this young African leader, if not that we owe him something? And that thing is to be true, to help him, and to keep praying that his path be always smooth, because he have Africa at heart.
Listen, guys, come in here. I'm telling you, this guy called Ibrahim Traore, the Burkina Faso people is going to be grateful to this dude here for a very long time to come. I just did some digging on him. This guy traveled to Iran. You know what he just did? He signed they just signed a contract with Iran. Iran is going to build a major oil refinery in Burkina Faso. A major oil refinery in Burkina Faso. You know the Iranian got a lot of oil, right? And they were in support of Burkina Faso kicking France and the United States out. So they have signed an agreement to build a major oil refinery in Burkina Faso. Look, I'm telling you people, if we have like 5 of Ibrahim Traore on the continent of Africa, Africa will never be the same. This dude went to Russia. Russia building one of the biggest nuclear power plants to supply Burkina Faso with electricity that will employ millions of Burkina Faso people. They also got a company that is producing air conditioner. But he didn't stop there. He went to North Korea for North Korea to equip him with weaponry, ballistic missile, continental missile, drone, and all those things then. Now he's in Iran. Last Monday, he signed a major deal with the Iranian leader. The picture is all on the media where they're shaking hands. And Iran vowed to build one of the biggest oil refinery in Burkina Faso. And this project going to kick up immediately. They're going to have technology training for the youth. They're going to have energy. They're going to have vocational training. If you want to go into carpentry, you want to go into electrician, you want to go into plumbing, you're going to want to go into masonry. All those things, the Iranian people are coming to help. And you know Iran is one of the richest countries on the face of the continent, of the world at large. So Ibrahim Traore, man, I wish this guy was a man in my country. I wish I had a leader like this in Liberia. This guy, the Burkina Faso people will be forever grateful to him. He's not only providing jobs for his people, but he's also providing security. And you know what that means. China is backing him. North Korea is backing him. Russia is backing him. Who dared to try Burkina Faso? This guy, look, when I read that news today, my heart felt so glad. Imagine a young man like that doing this kind of thing. You have these old politicians that in the 90s, the 80s, the 60s cannot do something like that. But a young politician did this. Burkina Faso will never be the same. Comment, like, share my video for more content. Unbelievable. Kudos to Ibrahim Traore.
I get the Macron, All right, there was a speech of his that he was telling people that this guy is not going to lead Burkina Faso to the right path. He's going to lead them to doom because he's not experienced in anything. He don't know what he's doing. He's too young to be where be a leader of a nation. You know, some statements like that just to bring down the reputation of this guy, of this guy, of Traore. But he kept proving them wrong by day with the steps he make. He keep proving them wrong. And the reply he always give, I'm so much in love with statements he make. I'm so much in love with how he put them off. And it's something that we all should see and be happy. All right, that something is going to happen. There is still hope for the African continent, even though the West is trying all they can to destroy us. It's not going to work. It's not going to work because it's in that disunity that they see reasons why they should progress. Like what we were talking about in the other video about how America is trying to unalive the military leaders of Niger. When they see that a leader has come with vision, they try to look for something to contradict that leader. If they've tried everything and it's not working, the end solution for them is to honor life. This is what they do. This is how they play their game. And that's why I'll call on us, Africans and those of African descent, that in any way, by words or by whatever we can support this very young leader of Burkina Faso. Even the little prayer we say in our hearts sincerely, just to bless his path as he keep progressing and keep soaring high, is something that will go a long way. Because, of course, the heavens will listen. And that was something I came across, and these people gave reason why it has to be so. I don't know if most of you have seen that. It was when Traore took over initially, but recently, while this whole huddle between Macron and Traore started again, this video came out, surfaced again on the internet. Of course, the French government came out and debunked it that they are not just trying to destroy the vehicle. Like I saw a clip, maybe I'm going to leave it here for you to see. I saw a clip where while they were asked to leave the company where they were handling, the French government, they decided to destroy all the cars. And some persons came and were like, they had to destroy the cars because the cars are already not good, so they can't leave it to the continent. These cars here are cars that people can still use. These are cars that can still take, if not people, it can take goods from one place to the other. These are cars that can be of help to one or two persons. So why would the French government see something like this and destroy it? Is it not even against humanity? That's something that can serve someone, no matter how little it can serve. You destroy it, and then you say that you have to destroy it because if you do not do, it litters the environment. Why not allow the Africans to make that judgment? But no, they have to use that way to just escape people seeing them as evil people. Oh, because Burkina Faso asked you to leave their country, you decided to destroy everything that you had here so that they wouldn't be left, so that they would be left with nothing. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Look at the cars. Look at these cars. What is so wrong with these cars that it can't help humanity? To some point, we now have cars, automobile companies in Alkebulan. If it's so bad, they can refurnish it, they can revamp it later on, all right, and recreate something else from it. It's not a total waste. There are lots of things to do with the parts of these cars that will help other people. But the French government felt that the best thing to do is to destroy these cars because it's going to litter the environment. This is the excuse they give. But a lot of Africans, it didn't go down with lots of Africans because there's this feeling like this is something that can help people. And you are destroying it because you have been asked to leave. Just take a look at all they have been milking out of the continent, all they have been milking out of each countries in the continent. Where is the right of the Europeans and Americans to be angry with the continent at the state which the continent is right now? Do they have any right to be angry? Your Majesties, like, let's just say the truth here. The sufferings that the continent have gone through, all the countries around the continent, we have gone through one problem of the other because of Europe and America. We are in there today because of Europe and America, but they claim they are coming to save us. Save us from what? I was going through something recently and I saw that there are countries that are poor, as in their own the state of their poverty is even more than majority of the African countries. You don't give them aid in your European continent there. You don't give them aid. There are lots of countries in Europe that are poor. You don't help them. All right. You don't help Portugal. You don't help Italy. But you know the road to Africa to come and help. It's nothing fishy in this whole thing. Because they always want to make us look like the beggars and they are the savior. And I think this is the stage, at this era and time, Africans are saying, no, we are not accepting that narrative about us. We are not begging you for anything. Come on, just get the hell out of the continent. What is so hard? That will ask you to leave our continent and you start doing some things underneath just to destabilize the peace and unity that the continent have. I think it's enough. We all have to use our platform and every opportunity we have to come out and just let things just be the way it should be for once. We are not as foolish as we were before. To think that you are just saviors, you came with good mind, good hearts to come and help the continent. What do you think, Your Majesties? I hope I never diverted. Leave your comment on the audio section and I'll see you in my next one. Until then, love yourself, Your Majesties. Love others. Stay safe, stay positive always. Bye for now.